She walked into the courtroom with a smirk, her heels clicking on the polished floor like she was heading to a fashion show, not a divorce hearing. My wife, soon-to-be ex, looked like she had already won. She thought she was walking away with half of everything I owned, and the smugness on her face made it clear she couldn't wait to see me lose. When the judge handed her the pen to sign the papers, she laughed. "Finally," she said loud enough for everyone to hear. "I'll be free, and rich." Her attorney chuckled with her, and even the bailiff raised an eyebrow at her arrogance. I stayed quiet, calm, and collected. On the outside, I looked like a man resigned to his fate. On the inside, I was waiting for the moment I had planned for months. You see, while she was sneaking around with her new man, I was restructuring my finances, moving assets, and protecting myself in ways she never noticed. She thought she knew everything about me, but she only ever saw what I allowed her to see. The judge flipped through the thick stack of papers, his glasses sliding down his nose. He cleared his throat. "Mrs. Hayes," he said, "before we finalize this settlement, I need to confirm that you understand the disclosure of Mr. Hayes's financial statement." She leaned forward eagerly, grinning. "Oh, I understand," she said. "I can't wait to hear it." The judge read the number aloud, and the room fell silent. As of the most recent filing, Mr. Hayes's net worth stands at $48 million. Her smile froze. The pen slipped in her hand. Her laughter died instantly, replaced with a look of pure shock. She had known I was successful, but she had no idea just how much I was truly worth. I finally looked at her and spoke for the first time that morning. "You should have stayed loyal," I said softly. "Because now, you're walking away with far less than you thought." Her lawyer scrambled to protest, but the judge silenced him with a raised hand. "The prenuptial agreement is valid and enforceable. Mrs. Hayes, you are entitled only to the terms outlined within it, nothing more." That prenup, something she had laughed at when she first signed it, was ironclad. She would walk away with a modest settlement, barely enough to cover her designer tastes for a year. Meanwhile, the empire she had mocked me for working on late nights and weekends was mine alone. Tears filled her eyes as the reality sank in. The man she had betrayed, humiliated, and tried to bleed dry had turned out to be far more powerful than she had imagined. And worse, she had already chosen someone else over me, a man who had none of what I had built. She tried to speak, but the judge moved forward, stamping the papers. "Divorce granted," he declared. His gavel hit the wood, echoing through the courtroom like thunder. I stood, buttoned my suit jacket, and gave her one last look. "Enjoy your freedom," I said. "It's all you have left now." As I walked out, I could hear her sobbing quietly. Her laughter, once sharp and cruel, had been silenced by her own greed. And in that moment, I didn't just feel victorious, I felt free. She had tried to break me, but in the end, it was her arrogance that destroyed her.